I was made aware of Tim Pool's tweet today where he advised that the litter boxes in school bathrooms is a real thing. Now, if nobody remembers this, there was a statement made by Joe Rogan, that Joe Rogan, about litter boxes being put in schools for children who identify as cats.
My friend, his wife, is a school teacher, and she works at a school that had to install a litter box in the girls' room because there is a girl who's a furry who identifies as an animal, and her mother badgered the school until they agreed to put a litter box in one of the stalls. Yeah. So this girl goes into the litter room, or to the girls' room, and urinates or whatever. I don't know if she poops in it. That's pretty gross. People were saying that's not true. It's an internet rumor. So I contacted him again, and I said, tell me exactly what she said and contact her and find out. She no longer works for that school. She works for another school. She contacted the other school. She didn't get a response. I don't think they actually did it.
This is all rooted in, unfortunately, it's rooted in transphobia. All right, so yeah, Tim Pool's back to spreading this message that the schools are putting litter boxes in the classrooms, and his source for this, of course, is this school walkout. I guess there's some kind of rivalry going on between factions of children. If you remember school, there were the kids that were really into anime, or the kids that were like all about. In my school, there was groups of kids that were like all about trapping, like hunting furry animals. There were kids that were all about like whittling like wood. There were these unique little cliques, and I went to a very small school, so I don't even imagine that you get to a bigger school, the cliques get even more obscure and bizarre. Now, kids, today, they were with the styles and stuff. They wear the headphones. They can wear these big headphones at school, especially kids that have sensory perception problems and stuff. And a lot of these come with like little cat ears or antenna, stuff like that. And there's like the whole style to it, and they wear little fake tails and stuff like that. Are they furries? Maybe. I don't know if I don't know if they consider themselves furries or not. But this group of kids that was protesting them thinks they're furries. Now, these children staged a walkout about it and made some wild claims about some of the furry students that they share the halls with. Let me play a little bit of this for you and see what you think.
We the people, not the animals. 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 We the people, not the animals.
Now look at this headline. Students of Nebo School District in Utah walk out in protest of school allowing furries to terrorize them. And I know this is not... the thing about furries and this whole concept is that it's not even trans-related, but it is trans-related because that's what they're forcing it to be. It's about identity, right? They want to make the claim that furries are identifying as their characters or whatever, and they'll try to tie it to a thing called theranthropy or Therians, which is like a new age spirituality where people think, oh, I got the spirit of a wolf or the spirit of an eagle, things like that. Like a new age belief, and they try to tie that all together and make it out like it's an identity. And they have to do that to try to spin it as this bizarre narrative, but it's a way to make self-ID a problem. Let's continue on.
We the people, not the animals. 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 We the people, not the animals.
Somebody was telling me that the furries were attacking you guys in class. Is that right?
Yeah, they bite kids. They bite people. They will bite ankles.
And how do they bite your ankle? Why would they?
They walk on all fours, run down the hall and scratch people.
They bite your ankles.
They scratch people, they bite people, and one kid got bit and he kicked the furry and then he got suspended.
Now listen to how these stories are coming through to us, right? This one kid had this happen this one time. This is kids telling stories. The idea that these kids are roaming the halls on all fours, biting people and scratching them. Very peculiar, right?
Fighting at us. Yeah.
It's not fair. We're not allowed to wear masks on Halloween, but then they wear masks every day.
So you can't wear a mask on Halloween?
No, we can't wear masks on Halloween, but they can wear masks any day. It's not
So
fair.
are they wearing a mask every day?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've never like going to pick up my kids from school and stuff like that. I've never seen anybody wearing a mask besides like a mascot, like an actual school mascot with the big costume and stuff like that. I think this is. I mean, they're made by the same tailors, right? That's the same. The same individuals make those mascot costumes.
Yes. But every time we go, they're always just wearing a mask. But the principal finally stood up and banned those stuff. But they still wear them every day.
And they don't get in trouble. The principal doesn't make them get in trouble.
Yeah. All the principal says is just be kind, be nice, be nice. And then
What's the
Now, I don't know about kids. Just kids maybe shouldn't wear masks in school. Is the notion they're going for here? But that changed really in the COVID era when everybody had to wear a mask at school. All of a sudden, it was okay to wear a mask, and maybe you had a mask with a kitty cat face on it. Maybe you had headphones with a kitty cat ears. I don't care. Stop it. There's no reason to bully a kid. Come on now.
What's the point of dressing up like a furry?
I don't know. They think they're so cool that they want to be an animal.
I think they want attention.
So furries do it for. I don't deny that someone wearing furries costumes doing it for attention, but I think the mistake a lot of people make is that you're doing this for my attention and I need to react to this. If you don't have a positive response to seeing somebody in a silly costume dancing around, being silly, then you just walk on. You don't have to engage with it, really.
So people can come at them and just look at them and think that they're so cool.
Okay.
Also, they attack us. If they fight us and we just hit them, we get in trouble. They attack us.
They attack us and we get in trouble.
And how else do they attack you guys?
They either bite us, they scratch us, they bark
pounce
at
on
us.
us. They pounce on us.
And then they run on all fours and pounce on people.
Why are they spraying you with Febreze?
Just because they're
Because
jerks.
we apparently have
And they keep, and there's a rumor that they're putting litter boxes in the girls' bathroom and the boys. They started putting litter boxes.
Is that, I heard that was just a rumor.
No, it's true.
Is it something you've seen?
Yeah. They're putting
Okay.
litter boxes in the bathroom.
So
We can't talk or say anything.
right there, litter boxes in the bathroom. Here we are again. And these kids acknowledge that it's a rumor. But I doubt, like when you see Tim Pool reporting on it, he's not acknowledging that the kids say it's a rumor. And what you're getting from that is these kids hear that from that Joe Rogan experience report, that when Joe Rogan lied and said that, the well-documented backpedal that he did. Oh, no one really said that. He spread this misinformation about it. And it wasn't true about anybody anywhere, that there was no situation where they're putting litter in the classrooms. What they were doing was putting litter in the classrooms for active shooter situations. If they couldn't they locked down their school and they couldn't get to the bathroom, somebody had an accident or they had to go somewhere, that they at least had like litter. But
Anything to the furries or even look at them, but they can come look at us and they can say stuff to us and touch us, and they don't get in trouble, but we get in trouble.
Interesting. That sounds like a double standard to me.
Yes. And wait.
Okay, you guys stay on the sidewalk, okay?
Also, we're not allowed to look at them, go near them within like 10 feet circle. Otherwise, the teacher is coming in mad at us.
So I'm just tell you what this sounds like to me. Mostly sounds like these kids are trolling and like trying to paint these other kids as furries, the ones that are wearing the ears and stuff. Maybe. I don't know. They could be telling the truth and they are furries. It doesn't really make a difference. But there's like some kind of contention between the two groups. And that the school noticed that there was this tension between the two groups, and that the one group having this furry moniker attached to them was one of the issues. So they sent out a letter, right, to say, hey, stop. Just don't bully other students. Let's not do that. And no matter what they're wearing, how they look, just don't bully them. And these students that were apparently bullying the furries, I don't know, are the ones that the letter were directed at, because their parents took the letter to say, hey, we're siding with the furries, because it said be respectful of people no matter what, how they, if you think they dress funny, and they wanted to be able to make fun of the furries, so they staged a walkout, right? That's what it sounds like to me. Which, if I was a kid, I probably would have participated in a walkout too for any kind of cause to get out of school. But the fact that this news broadcaster is believing it, and then, or maybe he's not believing it. He sounds like he says he thinks it's a rumor. But that Tim Pool is believing it is such circular reasoning, because what they're referring to when they talk about, oh, the rumors about the litter boxes is literally the same source that Tim had when he reported on it months ago, and it was bullshit then. This isn't reinforcing that. This is the kids continuing to spread the same misinformation, my dude.
Okay.
They say.
How old are the kids that are dressing like furries?
They're like 11, 12.
They're 13 and they shouldn't be allowed to. They bring dog bowls to lunch and you got a dog.
They prohibit us from wearing masks, but they let them wear full face masks.
Why do you think the principal hasn't put a stop to this?
Well, here comes here's a claim that I think is the bottom line to all that.
Her daughter is a furry and she supports it. And if we get bit or something, they get mad at us.
We get suspended, not them. Even if they hurt us, do anything.
I don't think, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that they would be suspended for getting bit. That's so weird. Yeah, furry is totally cosplay, but they spin it like it's some kind of identity shit. Exactly. They're gonna make it like it's a self-ID problem, and this is what you get from is the complaint from these pundits.
We get suspended. They scratch, bite, and she's also afraid of getting sued.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, the students did their walkout about furries. For whatever reason, apparently one of the principal's daughter is a furry, I guess, is the complaint. The furry population is accused of biting, scratching, spraying. So the bottom line was, though, that the school sent out a letter about inclusion and being inclusive to all people, no matter their gender, whether they look, their sex, their race, what sort of subculture they're into, whether they're into furries.